No, I am not going to discuss your RSI, tingly hands, or gammy hips from sitting at the wrong height at your computer. You need to make sure you stand up for 15 minutes every hour or find a better posture from which to work. I tend to write in the winter in my bed with two cats pinning me down in a cold house, so I have a wealth of ergonomic problems that would not exist were I able to leave the side of my mother. No, today I am going to talk about the new array of mental illnesses that are being prepared for us, just in case anyone actually notices the economic machine they continue to feed at the expense of themselves, their friends and family, as they persist in paying the 1% and their lackeys to make decisions for them. Orthorexia. Everyone knows about this one. This is one they like to use to dismiss your raw foodie tendencies as madness, even as they test your blood and find you far healthier than you really ought to be. Free thinking. Being a non-conformist free thinker is now a mental illness. Any person with more than one brain cell will recognise that this is extremely dangerous for the entire population, and we are moving swiftly towards Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. Creativity. Again, extremely dangerous, since if we decide that creative and free thinkers are in fact insane, who is going to challenge the status quo and make a better suggestion? I have noticed a marked tendency in more recent years to diagnose dementia. When challenged on my mother's diagnosis, I was told that she was diagnosed on the basis of perfectly normal thinning of the cerebral arteries. In other words, nobody is going to escape losing control of their lives as they get older, as they will be dismissed as readily as your corroded exhaust pipe. When I was a child, it used to be quite normal to have a grumpy aunt, a shy uncle, a forgetful elderly relative. Then it became the case that these people all had personality disorders. Now it seems the wonder of science and the highly corrupt American medical business model means that everyone is to be diagnosed with a mental illness, put on a register and medicated accordingly in case they speak out of turn. Our future does not look good on this basis. My first memory of noticing the care of the elderly was not, as it appears to the more delicate and uninformed, as gentle as they would like it to be, was in a Woody Allen film, when a German lady yelled at an elderly man in her charge that he must remember his glasses, where were his glasses, etc. This is true care. The gentle alternative of going and getting them for him does nothing for his memory or ability to follow instructions. A true carer is a tough cookie and does not help unless the situation is hopeless or dangerous. Let us not forget, as we write off our friends and relatives to a life of stifled, polite non-hope, that genius lies in not thinking like everybody else, that diversity is something we are being encouraged to celebrate, and just because somebody, in my case like David Wolfe, pisses us off, it makes them neither bad people nor insane. It just makes them different, and different means we successfully integrate a learning experience into our lives. Let us celebrate our differences in poetry, song, story, crazy-looking handbag, painting, etc., and not get suckered into a bleak medicated future of shopping to cure our ills, undoubtedly from the same planet-destroying money machines that manufacture our food and formulate our medication, or insisting that we borrow money and then making us work at badly paid menial jobs where we say yes to things we know are wrong just to keep a roof over our head. It is time to opt out, ladies and gentlemen. There is an alternative. Move your money. Do not invest in conventional offerings. Goad yourself into changing the direction you're heading in by taking responsibility for your financial decision-making, your job, your food supply. Eat fresh, work and encourage smaller companies, and reject your corporate-dominated future. Now, before it is too late. You are cutting it fine as it is. These special offers are not so special. They are an invitation to corporate slavery.